G'day everyone, my name's James. I'm a teacher in a birth GS6 setting, and I'm going to share with you a couple of things that we've worked on from the guidance report from Evidence for Learning. So something we do at our place is we meet with teachers together and we look at work samples, and this is one of the work samples that we looked at. And as you can see, this learner was really struggling with orientation of numerals, and getting the sequence from 1 to 20 was a challenge and is a challenge. So we wanted to address those needs. We talked about it and then looked for some options, and I found a narrative text from the guidance report, and it's called 10 is a crab, 1 is a snail. And it's very visual. It's got about 20 pages, and it works through the increments of counting from 1 to 20 in different ways by counting the legs of creatures, hence 1 for snail and 10 for a crab. It's a super rich text. One of the things that I think was really good uh, with this text was giving the kids a chance to demonstrate what they knew in terms of counting by ones and twos and threes and fours and fives. Could they sequence from 1 to 10? Could they sequence from 1 to 20? Could they count by twos? Could they count by tens? And what we found is that the students would demonstrate to us how they learnt and how they understand number. And we picked a task called Addictogloss. So this was a reading strategy, but using a maths writ text. And the students had the chance to demonstrate what they knew in their maths book. And this is some of the stuff that they came up with. We have a vast range of learning levels, and this is one of our students, and you can see the most important bit here is to focus and zoom in on, as the photo shows, the representations. So drawing the legs, seeing the legs. If we flick to a foundation learner and a 4-year-old learner, I think this Plato activity is absolutely fitting once you've watched half of the video, which it reads through 10 is a crab, 1 is a snail. Recommend doing that and pausing along the way to ask questions to assess understanding. Once we worked on this for several hours, I guess, we started to flip this into a problem-solving question. So we came up with the prompt of, can you make 27 legs in 4 different ways? This is what we prompted the kids, and they used all different ways to create different animals with different leg numbers would then be added to another animal. We asked the children to draw and represent these pictorial equations. I think to finish with, get into the guidance report and check out the 2 or 3 texts that are offered, and then frame it in your own context with some of the guidance that you read. Thank you. Take care.